So I'm just starting with dissecting this old harness I had kicking around. Good thing I had it kicking around, because then I didn't have to buy an old harness to get my connectors for the new PCM. I gotta say, they really like to make this challenging to take apart. They really wrapped it up from the factory, like all these wires. These wires don't matter because these are the old ones, but I need a few strand lengths because I need to tap into my wiring harness for a few of the connectors that don't go in the pins. So something about the transmission control switch, park neutral drive, reverse, that switch. So after I get this dissected, I'm going to take this to my parents or my place, I don't know. I'm going to go sit at the table and take every wire out pin by pin. I'll show you guys how to do that too. Crazy. Rat's nest of wire. Okay, here's what's up. Got the red connector and the blue connector. All I need from this is these connectors. So I need to de-pin this and this. I watched a few videos about it. Watched different videos, how other people did it. First things first, we need to remove these red and blue covers. So we need to identify which one is which afterwards. So PED, red. So now we know that this is the red. Some corrosion on this side. Okay. Blue. Blue. Our tools today: Sharpie, snips, shop towels, can of brake clean, brass brush, small trim tool, precision flathead, and like a weird angled pick. You could use a 90-degree pick, doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna remove all the stuff we don't need right now. Stuff we do need is our pick and our precision screwdrivers and our trim removal tool. So first, we got to carefully remove these blue tabs. I believe you go on this side. Just confirming I'm doing it properly before I break the thing. No, the lighting's not very... Oh, okay, I see this. You gotta push these white tabs down. Pulls up. White tabs on the inside. Boom. Don't get rid of these. You need them. There's two. Now you can see all the wire pins. So now I'm going to remove this weather strips, or this weather seal. It's just a rubber seal, but you need that because we're reusing this whole connector. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. So now that we're down to this point, I know the lighting's not great in here, but these are all the pin numbers. They're all written here. That's why I brought the brush to clean that up. So now we have to remove these wires one by one for the back of these connectors. Okay, I zoomed in a bit so you guys see what we're left with. Obviously you saw that was freaking time consuming. So we got blue right here. What I'm gonna do is put blue tape and red tape just so I don't forget later. But this is what we're looking at. Try to get it on the camera. We got all our numbers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. The thing is, look at how corroded they are. I can barely read some of them. That's actually the better one. So if I go to the red one, you'll see. I'm gonna find out if we're even able to use these. That's why I brought this little brass brush. We'll see what happens. You can still see that it's 24. Obviously here you got 37, 38, 39, 40 at the top, still readable. Down here, it's looking kind of weird. What is that? 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 76, 77, 78, 79, 50. So yeah, these are usable. I think I'll be okay. This is what we're left with, the old wire. Like I said, I need 4 of these wires. 4 wires for the transmission, park, neutral, reverse drive. I don't know why. There's no signal for that for this computer. It doesn't really make sense to me because trucks that had that computer have the same switch on the side of the 4L60 transmission, so I don't really understand what that's about. But according to, I forgot to mention, how I figured out the wire pin out on GMT 400's truck forum. I found out that a guy who goes by the name of LexTech, obviously if you know anything about that forum or these PCM computer swaps, he's the guy to talk to if you want to get the layout for the wires, to know which pin to go from the old PCM to the new one. He's very helpful, doesn't charge too much. It's he's a lifesaver, man. He took the time to make these spreadsheets and they're very accurate, very easy to read, and it's very impressive what he's done. So gotta thank LexTech for that printout that he got me. Obviously I'm not gonna show you it because it's, you know, it's his property. But yeah, I just need 4 of these wires. Got both the connectors ready to install on the wiring harness on my truck. So I'm gonna put those in my bag, along with the red and blue covers, my tools, my brake clean. And then I'm gonna leave my parents' place because I'm sure they're getting annoyed with me being here. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I gotta go. See ya. As promised. Tape the red one red, blue one blue. Just so I don't mix them up, the marker might come off. So the tools for this part, it's going to be a permanent marker, and that's to mark off every wire I do so I don't miss my mark. Razor blade, side cutters again, or snips, whatever you want to call them. The brass brush and the pick. So here's the old computer. As you see, it's got 4 plugs, not 2. So this thing is junk. So basically, the reason why we're swapping, you see now, black, red, blue, and white. So what I need to do next, is cut back all this loom, all this tape, and after that, take the back cover. Again, I don't want to show you these papers because it's not my property. But for example, connector C1 is the first connector we're going to mess around with. And it indicates here that C1 is the white connector. So we're going to tackle this connector first. Just going to start stripping everything down. I made a mistake. C1's blue. So now I gotta take the blue one apart. 1 second. Okay, we're back. So I put the white connector back on so we don't mix it up. Just took the blue one off. Here we go. These are all the pins. These are all the wires. So my phone died during the time lapse. That's okay though. It's getting late. I dusted through a lot of this actually. Got the white connector still. The black connector. One, two, halfway done. Getting there. It's taking some time, but keep you guys updated. Not quite there yet, but halfway done. When you hit that halfway mark, it's not too bad. You start to feel a little better about it. So just got to make sure to keep an eye and tally every wire I do, 1 wire at a time. Remove one, move it over, remove another, move it over, onto the white. Well, I said I was going to go home and go to bed, which I didn't. Because once you get into something, you know, you don't want to finish, or yeah, you want to finish it. So, all blues in, all of red's in, the cover's back on. Had to splice 2 wires together according to the layout. Looks like a rat's nest right now, but we're cleaning it up. Like I said earlier, there's 4 wires that I have to pin in, so I'm not done yet, but I'm done for tonight. It's like 2:30 in the morning. It's time to go to bed. Continue this some other time. Take care.